you? Are you pressing it, baby?
Yep. You're good.
We're good. That means go.
Uh-huh.
All right. Last time we left off, the party had just sealed their second deal that they needed out of 4 for gathering up the ingredients necessary to make the cure, uh, killing the parasite for hunger. But as they rested for the night, late in the witching hour, some of our compatriots rose. They rose of their own, not of their own accord, but yet found themselves in a comforting state as they were led through the spire down below. Nash, seemingly wrapped around the finger of the succubus that has been a custodian of the archive for Thankla. Ilya being led by a very unfamiliar figure, and yet the way in which they invoked his name really drew some sort of comfort out of Ilya. Enough so to follow along with the commands of this character. Cloaked with nothing but the semblance of a jaundiced hue coming from under the cloak and robotic limbs, you followed him and seemingly past other figures who have stayed up at night in these halls. One of them being Odar, one of the frost giants, or the Jotun, seemingly also being guided by the Medusa. Sorry, not the succubus down below, and there, the succubus Melusis seemed to exchange words with these strange cloaked figures. She turned to Natch and to Oda and said, "We need you to get Zizi out of the way. It seems they had bigger plans for Ilya." And with that, the snarl of Zizitig, the Baylor, emits down here as he readies himself to defend his charge. Nash, you are overcome with this impulse to act upon the will of Melusis, but bewitched as you are. And so too is Odar. I need you to give me a cool check as you seemingly
And
come
then,
to...
if it applies, reduce the difficulty by 2.
This is an initiative check.
Okay. That's why I said if it applies, Josh.
Thank you, sir.
3.1.
Let's see here. Spire Dungeon. This one. And then I need to grab you specifically. Although I'll grab Austin as well. See if I can do this. We changed up some of the instructions here. Okay. Do. Alright. You said 3.2?
3.1.
Sorry, 3.1. Okay.
And I'm gonna have myself mainly muted because I'm having like random small coughing fits.
Aw.
Sorry to hear that. Is this music playing? I can't hear shit.
It
There.
was for a bit, and then it kind of
Okay.
futtered out.
I switched it over to the more ominous music since we're now in time.
Does ominous mean quiet?
I guess. So, it looks like the Baylor gets off in advantage first, and Zezite Rotten Flames. I got a lot of abilities to look at. So one second. His turn. Okay. He's going to cast Fire Shield himself. Which, as he does, you see one of the characters in the room mutter something, and he tries to kind of engorge the flaming aura about him, and it seems to get smothered in the attempt. As one of the cloak figures mutters something under his breath, and it chokes out the flames. So unfortunately, he failed his check, and that's going to be his turn. Over to you, Nash. Which I guess you guys technically would be a little bit separated here, but
who are we fighting?
yeah. So, can you see yourself?
I can see myself.
Okay. Just a couple things. One, you don't have your armor. You just have your axe, or your whatever it is that you're wielding these days. Is it an axe? I feel like it's an axe.
Yeah.
Okay. Two, this big guy right here. Okay, I think I blew it up for everyone.
Can we see it too, or no?
You will later. I
Okay.
can't do it with you without you being on the map there.
Okay.
So that big old boy there. Which I guess
Okay,
is
he's
basically-
the anemone.
The
that's
sea
the big
anemone.
old- the flaming Baylor, also known as the sea anemone. He would have moved a little bit towards you. Alright, Natch, what do you do?
Well, first of all, you're confident to assume I don't sleep in my armor.
Maybe if
Yeah,
you
what
were
are you
out,
sleeping, huh?
Maybe if you were out in the forest.
Okay, so not having my armor is basically only going to reduce my soak by 2, it looks like. I don't think fear checks are going to matter here anyway. Alright. Just modifying my sheet here so I don't forget.
Now the music's definitely loud enough.
Alright. So we got brought into this room. I'm being compelled to attack the flame guy. That's about all I know.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm... Oh yeah, there wasn't a check for that. That was roll for the initiative.
Yeah.
Alright. Well... If
You're
I can't do
also
anything about it...
immune to his fear aura because you are currently charmed.
Okay. Well, I am a weapon of war, so I take a maneuver. And... how hard is she telling me to kill this thing?
I don't know how to answer that question. Hard.
Like, is she telling me it's an end of the world scenario, or is she just like, this guy is annoying, can you take care of him for me?
She wants him dealt with. I don't know how else to describe it.
Okay, I'm just like wondering am I in a situation under her control where I'm gonna feel like I have to give it my all?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why you would hold back.
Okay. All right. Well, then that means the alt gets popped.
Oh, damn. I would say you can hold on to your ultimate. There's no compelling you to spend story points during this, but don't, like, drop your axe on purpose and waddle around and do nothing. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right. So first attack. Swingy, swing, swung. Wait, did we get a proper sleep or no?
Yeah, you've had multiple days of sleep recently. Tonight, no, so you guys won't get the boost die for this,
Okay.
but you shouldn't have any, like, stamina on you before this one started.
6 and 3.
Yeah, 1 and 1.
Alright, so that'll get rid of that. So 14 pierce 2.
Alright.
Give me a second, I'm checking my advantage.
The great sweep of your axe, you bury it into his charcoal hide, and parts of it crack and slough off.
Alright, so with my 2 advantage, I'm going to receive a free maneuver, so my movement was free, basically. So now, second attack.
Oh, you have a strain ability to do a second attack with the maneuver? Or are you still doing
That's
the
my
first
alt.
one? Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'm still
are
doing my alt.
Okay, got
No, don't go back there.
it. Sounds like you dropped the die.
Yeah, it fell behind my desk, but it landed on the shelf one down. So I got 2 success die and a triumph die and 2 advantage.
Okay, if you spend the triumph die on a 4th success, that is just enough to hit. I got
Okay.
3 failure.
Alright, so I will do that, so then it's me 1 success. Can be 5, 6, 10 pierce 2.
Very nice.
And then
It's a glancing blow, hitting mostly horn, but the tip of one of his horns breaks off.
alright, and then just so I don't have to spend strain on my 3rd, I'm gonna spend the 2 advantage to get a free maneuver again.
Okay.
And that one is 3 and 3.
3 threat.
Alright, so I've got my 3 success. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 pierce 2.
12 pierce 2. Wow. And with that swing, you manage to get your axe into his thigh, and you hear it go as he backs up a hair and angrily dips his head down, ready to exact his revenge.
Alright, so for the next 3 rounds, I will also have attack of opportunity.
Nice. Okay. As his attention is fully drawn towards you, the frost giant rears up to his full size, enlarging himself, and barehanded tries to grapple the demon Baylor from behind.
I feel kind of bad for this guy.
Never feel bad for demons. They always have it coming.
I was waiting for Wretch to get angry, but
This is great. I just noticed, even though I'm not wearing my armor, my defense roll is still the same. Because my defense comes from my axe.
Nice.
that's funny. So you could always be naked with just.
So I'm basically just missing 2 soak and some scariness.
As he is grabbed from behind, Ilya, the figure, and the succubus lead you deeper into the facility. The succubus whispers to herself, I believe it was right. Yes, here. And pulls a book down on the shelf, and a door opens up to the back area where you guys previously entered to her mechanical shop of science and biomancy. You hear the guy say, "A deal is a deal." And he looks over, and you hear a couple of other figures entering into the space behind you, Ilya. And he looks over to the other characters and goes, "Spread out. You know what we're looking for. You, come with me." And he leads you back into the room. And Melusis goes, "Oh, I'm gonna miss my show," and starts fluttering back towards where the fight is currently happening. As you are led through the mechanical shop, you are slowly led to a door, Ilya, that you have never been behind before. In fact, it was one that Thankla specifically said stay away from. The gentleman looking at the door goes, This one doesn't seem hard at all. And he opens it. Oh, wasn't even locked. Boop. As this is happening, Emma, I need you to give me a vigilance check.
I mean, it's having a pretty nice sleep over here. Let's see. 1 and 1.
That you are. That you are.
Just nice and cozy. I kind of like roll over in bed.
Damn. That's fucked up.
At the start of Zizitag's turn, the flames and smoke rising off of his form cause you to suffer 3 wounds, Nash. You see the frost giant currently grappling with him is smoking, but the fire seems to be somehow abated by his natural form. Not fully, as you see some scorch marks. Zizitag angrily attempts to shake him loose. So good. Oh yeah, he shakes the he shakes the Jotun loose, and then turns around to bring his infernal greatsword down onto you. I need you to give me a defense check. Melee defense check.
1 failure.
This is okay, he does 15 pierce 1 and 2 critical injuries.
Soakable?
The 15 pierce 1 is, soakable. And you have -10 to the crits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, a 61 turned into a 51, and a 109 turned into a 99.
Right, so you said 51 and 99?
Yep.
Alright, I'll look those up.
Okay. I think on the cheat sheet, I might have to roll for the 99 second time.
One random characteristic is reduced by 1,
Okay, I got it.
and then the 51 is reduce strain threshold by 10's digit rolled, so that would be 5, correct?
Yep, and I got a 6, so that's the, I believe that's presence. It goes left, sorry, left or right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So presence is reduced by 1. He somehow made me more awkward.
It's your presence 0?
No.
It's over to you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Me? Well, you should know. Why did I put them away?
So we should know.
Alright, so now I get a boost because of my damage taken. Alright, so attack. Alright, so I got 2 success die, 2 triumph die, and 1, 2, 3, 4 advantage.
Wow. 1 and 2.
Alright, so I'll just get rid of this and this. With... he's a bigger enemy, so that means I would have to spend both triumphs to do a crit?
No, because Triumph is above and beyond.
Okay, so with 2 triumphs, can I get 2 crits?
Yes, you can.
Alright, so we'll crit them twice, but I'll calculate the damage quick. So that's
Yep.
going to be 3,
Roll
8.
six.
So that's going to be 10 pierce 2, 2 crits.
5 and then 11.
Even with the plus 10
the
on the second?
fuck? Or wait, this is the first... Hold on, this is the first time I've done crits with this weapon. It does have Vicious 1.
Oh, okay, so that increases it by 10 for each one. So that is going to be a 15 and a 21. So how much damage did you do?
12 pierce 2.
Nice.
I'm actually not rolling shit for damage. Can I bank a free maneuver, or do you want me to spend the advantage right now?
How much advantage did you have?
I had 2 advantage.
What would you like to do with it?
I was just going to bank it for my 3rd maneuver.
You can spend it for a... Like, you can...
Because, well, if I spend the 2, it gives me a free maneuver, but I don't need it right this second. I would need it on my 3rd attack. If you want me to spend it right now, that's fine. I'll just spend it on something else.
I would say... So, you're spending... Yeah, okay. That's fine. You just give it to yourself for an extra maneuver this turn. And then...
Okay.
Yep. And then you can just do that maneuver, which is your another attack action, I assume.
Yeah, it'd be the 3rd one.
Yep.
So, 3 success. 3 advantage.
2 failure.
You said 2 failure?
Mm-hmm.
Ten pierce 2. I will use this advantage to... I haven't lost drain yet, I'm just down strain, so I'll recover an HP. And then 3rd one.
Loud.
I just wish I'd fucking roll better.
2 failure.
4 and 5.
He's got to
You said
impress
2
the
failure?
lady, you know?
I don't know. 2 failure, yep.
No, it's just I'm rolling 6 dice, and the majority of them have just been advantage. So that's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pierce 2. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 advantage.
With your each slash, you force the Baylor back, bloodying him, and then some.
All right.
His form
With
breaking upon your onslaught of attacks.
shit, I can't really do anything against him unless I do. So I'm gonna spend 2 to recover another HP, and then I've got 3 left. So I'm gonna spend the other 3 to gain an extra soak on the next until my next turn.
Right. Seeing how outmatched he is in one-on-one combat, he is going to look at the two of you. Actually, this is not even one-on-one combat, and he mutters something under his breath, demonic in nature, and is going to blast a flurry of fire out.
I like how Josh said you didn't have to go hard, and you did it anyway. It's went hard.
Well, his one attack half killed me, so.
Oh yeah.
Okay. He gets 13 soakable damage on both you and the Yogi. All of it magical fire damage as he wreathes you in flames. Oddly enough, not proccing anything enough to be able to actually cause burn.
Alright, you said 13 soakable?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then, after his action, we'll go to the Frost Giant, who is going to go and hit him. Smacking him down onto his knees with a big old cudgel up the back, and he grabs a hold of the demon's wings and pushes down and manages to break them, forcing him onto the ground. And with that, Ilya, you are led into this antechamber here on the side of this space. And as you are led through these rooms of these mechanical devices, you see that all of the strange scientific artifacts layering through this facility seem to be piped in to this room, running along the walls. And before you is a giant reinforced metal door. The Whispering Man turns to you. Now it is time for you to do your job. Breach this gate, that toy of yours. And it sounds to you like music to your ears. There's nothing better in the world than to fulfill these commands. And with that, you pull your sword, bleed yourself with it, as you see the runes starts to glow with your father's enchantment. There's a searing heat to the blade enchanted with fire. As you go forward and slowly press your blade into the heart of this door. So you will be taking the bleed effect, or not the bleed effect, but the one off of your wound threshold each round as this goes by.
Who's this guy, huh?
Starting to think he's not very concerned for my health and well-being.
Yeah. Is this your boss? Is this your daddy?
And with that, Emery, I'll let you give
better
me a
not be.
vigilance roll.
Me again, not Wretch.
No, not Wretch.
Wretch doesn't get to roll these?
Nope.
Nah, bitch. I'm dead.
1 and 3. You're dead. What?
I'm dead.
Nobody
Okay.
told me that.
To the world, anyway.
So, you hear an electrical short in your room.
No. Oh.
And being someone who's been very curious about this spire, you've kind of found space where you could continue to interact with Thankla, etc.
Yep.
And as you startle yourself awake, it is dark in this space, except for this mechanical short that seems to be occurring. And it's just enough for you to be able to make out dimly lit onto one of these boards in your room. It says, I lost the vision. Someone is tampering with my crown.
Her crown. Is that... Okay, wait. Crown mean top or or bottom? Like, crown is, I'm assuming, the top?
It's the... You can assume it's the artifact that is a set of jewels in a cylinder that is mechanically controlling her actions.
Yeah, at the top, the tippy top.
So she
Okay.
lost sight.
Mm-hmm.
The lights aren't working in this room, but her whiteboard is.
Okay. Shit. Okay. I scramble up and I, get out. I exit my room. And I don't know what the situation looks like, but I'll look around the hallway, see if the lights look like they're on or anything.
Dark
anything
hallway.
Weird. Oh, crap. I fumble back for a... Wait, let me make sure. Let me see if I have a torch. I did before, but I think I might have... Oh no, I've got 2 torches. I fumble back for a torch.
Sure. You can grab quickly your staff or your bag, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have enough time to put on your armor unless you want to. And obviously, your Corvus is sleeping beside your bed.
Can I grab Corvus?
Yeah, Corvus can he Iron Man armors onto you.
Okay. Wakey! Tap tap. I grab my bag because right now it sounds like a technical issue and not like a whole thing. So I grab my bag, I grab a torch and I light it, and then I kind of run out into the room and I'm gonna knock on doors as I go. Sounds like there's trouble. I need to head up top. And I'm just knocking on all the guys' rooms.
Okay. How much time would you like to spend knocking on doors? So the way I'm going to prioritize this is, would you like to first wake people up? Or would you like to first run up to the top of the spire? And if you are trying to wake people up, are you going to go wake up Wretch and Nash and Ilya? Or are you just knocking on doors for everyone in the tower?
I'm knocking on the doors of our floor, or the baleful floor, and I'm doing a knock knock. Something's weird. I gotta run up top.
Okay. In that case, judging by your description,
Yep.
I'll say that you don't hang around for a response.
Nope.
Okay. So, Wretch, that is what you hear. What would you like?
All right, I get up.
All right.
I rise and shine.
All right. To what degree of immediacy do you leave your room? What do you do when you do?
Oh, pretty immediately, just go outside my room and look what Emery's about with moderate urgency, but not like the world is on fire urgency. What's up? What's going on?
So I'm like probably like halfway down the hall by
Yes.
the time you get out, and I'm like, I think something's wrong with Thankless, like gems or wiring or something. I'm gonna run to the top. I don't know. I just figured I'd let everybody know in case there's something strange, because that's just how things go these days, and it seems a little weird that we're having these issues right after talking to those guys and showing them everything when they were really interested in the crown, right? Okay, anyway.
As you say that, I'm going to turn back towards what is happening downstairs. At the top of the turn order is this a two? What happened there? He is at the top of the turn order.
You did mine after.
Yeah.
I think it was in the middle.
I think Natch gets another turn before Zizitig does. Yeah.
Because you haven't done like Ilya's stuff.
Who's Zizitig?
I don't think. Or yeah, you did.
Ilya went. That's the demon lord. Because he sent
Okay.
you fire.
No, yeah. Oh yeah, why did he go after me?
He went after you because it was you, then him. Like he hasn't gone twice in a row at all. It's just we got kind of confused. Me. Sorry.
Right, so who do you want to go? Me?
I think it's you first. Yeah.
Alright. So of course I attack again.
All right. You get a boost die because technically he's prone.
I can't hold all these dice. But yeah, just to put it into perspective, 10 Pierce 2 is the lowest I can roll, and so far I've only rolled 12.
Oh man.
4 and 4.
With him knelt down before you with the frost giant's foot on his back holding the wings, how would you like to finish him?
Take his head. If he has one.
You cut off his head and pick it up by the horn, and as you do, it smolders and spits and crackles with fire and smoke, but it slowly burns itself away as the body starts to lose its substance. Bravo! Malus exclaims, clapping her hands. Wow! That was just splendid. I may have a little bit more work for you folks as time progresses, but first, we gotta let these boys play with their books. As you see several more of the figures start rummaging on the books, scouring the shelves.
Am I being urged to do anything?
Not yet, no.
Is there something I can do to proc another test?
Let me check your stat log again. Did you get any uncancelled? Yeah, did you roll any advantage on your last attack?
I don't know, because you just asked me how I'd like to do it. I rolled, I think it was 4 advantage.
4.
I think it was 4 and 4.
Okay. So we'll say that as the pain of the flames wreath your skin, I'll allow you to roll discipline versus her sorcery mods.
Discipline. Oh, I don't have any points or anything into that. One and one. Oh wait, I was looking at deception. I was misreading it. If it applies, reduce by 2, but I'll stick with the 1 and 1 because it's the same roll.
Oh, you're saying reduce the difficulty by 2?
Yeah, if it applies.
Yeah, I guess it would. I'll reduce her stats by 2, but I just have to reroll for that. Minus that. Yeah, no, she still has her hold on you. But something to note is that if concentration checks are procced on characters who have something that they're holding on someone, that can potentially cause them to lose their effects. So as you struggle with that for a moment, I'm just giving out that piece of information. So after you back down to Ilya and the cloaked stranger, Ilya, you suffer one more wound, that is your wound threshold being reduced by 1 as you continue to pour your life essence into your blade, trying to melt through this door. I picture like the scene from which Star Wars was it, where they're trying to like use their lightsabers to melt through that giant blast door. That's exactly what's going on.
I can't edit my sheet on mobile for some reason, so I just have to keep track for every turn I'm taking extra wound and burn 3.
No, you're not taking any burn. It's just your wound threshold's being reduced by 1 each turn.
Yeah, let me see.
Ah.
So the top, it's been 2 turns so far.
Yes.
I'm gonna just put like a -2 in your conditions thing. There.
Thank you for that. Speaking of which, what are you doing at this point?
I'm trying to get up to the top. Get into that crown.
Running to the stairs that lead up and down, from in the facility. Give me a vigilance roll.
Sure. 2 and 2.
You hear the sounds of some sort of let's call them how do I describe it? You hear clanging downstairs, but you also hear voices coming from up above, very quiet.
Oh. Shit. Okay, I turn around back to Wretch. I don't know. Are you with me? Or are you...
I was following you at all appropriate haste.
Okay. You hear that? Something's off, right?
It definitely seems that way from the way you're acting. I've been awake for like 3 seconds, so...
Where are the other 2? Okay.
Rich, did you grab anything before you left your room?
Probably my normal cloak and shit if we're running around. I mean, the last time I woke up and I was alarmed by my teammates' actions, they were trying to murder me. So, yeah, I'd probably grab my shit.
Okay. So you can if you're following her at this pace, I'll let you grab your either your weapon or the banner, and I'll allow you to grab your holy symbol. You probably just wear it. But if you want to grab like more like your backpack and you put your armor on and all that sort of stuff, it's going to take longer.
Weapon, armor, and holy symbol, however long that takes me.
Weapon, armor, holy symbol. Okay, so he's not with you.
Rep.
Okay, I turn back around then, and I presumably don't see the doors to either of the other guys' rooms opened, or
No.
and hear anything in between. I am gonna knock again, and then sorry, hope you're not indisposed, and open the door to peek in, like half looking between my fingers.
For my door?
To the other two boys' rooms. Let's start with Bull.
Nash's room opens.
Nash,
and,
I'm sorry.
The door is actually left askew.
Ah, shit. Okay. I presumably don't see him.
He's not in there.
Crap. Ilya? And I run to his door.
No one's in there.
Okay. Maybe it's them that I heard. Maybe it's them. Right, Wretch? Maybe they're upstairs?
Yeah, at this point, if you ran backwards, he's like opening up the door at this point, like fiddling with a buckle.
Wow.
The boys are not here. I heard some voices upstairs, some clattering downstairs. What are the odds everything's fine?
Low.
Right. So, voices or clattering?
Split up. You seem more like a voices person. I do, but then you might.
Okay, how about this?
Okay, both do voices.
No, if you want me to just do it, it's fine. But what if I send a friend with you? Huh? And I'm gonna like quickly cast my little cantrip.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
For a little bird friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a little bird friend. Okay.
Arch an eyebrow at you and be like, "I'm not the one. I'm not the one that I should worry about here."
Okay. It was the 2-3.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, here you go. If you run into trouble, you can send the bird back to me. And if it's connected to my brain, right? So if it squawks really loud, if I'm in trouble, is that kosher, Josh? Or...
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you'll sense it if it dies.
Yeah. So, sound like a plan?
Begrudgingly, I'll
Alright.
head off towards the clattering then.
His name is
One last
Birdman.
look
Be nice to him. Okay.
I'm gonna throw one last look over my shoulder as just like, I remember the last time I saw her before she went to the voices and they said, "We should resurrect demons," and she was like, "Sure."
All right. So, on that note, you guys start heading back towards the stairs. And as you do, you hear footsteps coming from above, coming down the stairs. Before you reach them, what would you like to do?
Sorry, what?
As you're approaching the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
which go up and down, you hear people coming down the stairs. What would you like to do?
Oh, could I have grabbed my staff as I was walking at this point, now that I think there might be trouble?
Yeah.
Okay. Be quiet and sneaky?
Okay. I need a stealth roll from you and Wretch.
Which can do something different once.
I was just gonna look up and not be sneaky. I've been awake for 5 seconds and I'm just getting yelled at. I'm not exactly on the draw here.
Yeah, that's valid.
That's fine. I'll just add 2 setbacks for your roll.
Two success flat.
And you, Wretch?
One.
1?
I wasn't good at sneaking already.
You hear the footsteps come down, and you hear one of them go, "What's that noise?" He goes, "Don't bother. We got work to do." And they continue to head down the stairs. Meanwhile, Melusis looks at Nash and says, "Oh, it looks like the rest of our boys have arrived. Very well, let them through and go ahead and guard those doors for us." The frost giant.
Are we on turn order?
Not right now, necessarily. The frost giant cracks his neck and starts walking towards the doors. Oh, that was just a roll for these guys.
Can I spend a story point to force another check?
Do you have another story point?
Yeah, it only costs 1 to proc.
I
My
will
ult.
certainly allow it. I just want to go to here real quick and double check which check these guys are supposed to be doing while they're looking for the bugs. Have it in here. Oh, there it is. Can I borrow this other yellow real quick? I'll get right back.
Yeah.
It's gotta be this multiple times. Thank you. All right. Sorry about that. And now go ahead and give the possession check an attempt as you struggle against. Actually, hold on. Do you want to spend this check to struggle? Sorry, do you want to spend the story point to struggle against her right now to try to break her concentration? Or you could spend the story point to get one free action let loose from Melusis. Which you could use to talk to someone, you could use it to attack, you could use it in other ways.
Well, I can't do anything from where I'm currently standing that I can think of.
No, I'm just saying you can hold it in your back pocket before you spend it. I was just giving you another option out there.
All right. Yeah, I'll hold on to the story point for now. On the grounds that I can take whatever path towards the door I want to.
Sorry, what was that?
On the grounds that I can take a path of my choice to get to the door she wants me to guard.
That's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, you can start saddling your way that way. I mean, it's not super structured.
So do you want me to
here.
use all my maneuver every turn? Or, yeah, you said it's not structured.
Yeah.
So what
you
I'm going to
move
do...
4 spaces towards the door or whatever.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to absent-mindedly take the long way around this center counter.
Sure. Sounds good to me. Okay. As you do that, Ilya, You take another damage as you try to force your way through this gate. It is still holding very strong. This is a fortified hold that is unlike any door that you've really come across. Even in the fancy places of Lemoore that you've been to. Even the front door of this facility. And then we're back to Emery and Wretch.
All right.
Do we hear any more voices above? These people sound like they've passed.
They sound like they've passed.
Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna sneak in and sneak up at this point.
Okay. As you start to head up towards the top of the spire, you see that there is a rope coming down to the third floor. Sorry, from the roof to the third floor, and you see the doors of what is currently the Friendly's rooms.
Wait, the rope is from what to what?
So the rope comes from the ceiling down. This is the one that, like, from when you guys
Like
dropped
we did?
in, and
Mhm.
Thankless quarters are Friendly's quarters now. You see that the
Okay.
hatch is open.
Okay, then I wanna run over to Friendly's quarters and like knock on his door.
Okay. You knock on the door,
Friendly.
and you hear, and Friendly wakes up. He goes,
Do you have
Emery?
Do you have men on patrol right now?
Odar is on patrol.
The
Is-
security systems have gone down. Thankla's blind, and I heard voices in the stairwell, clattering downstairs. I need to go up and check, but could you check on the status of your men? I'm sorry.
He kind of takes a moment, comes over and opens up the door, kind of looks out. Sure. He kind of looks you up. Sure you don't need someone else to help you up there?
If there are spare hands.
Very well. Come, Medodius. We'll go and see if we can rustle up some help. And then he starts to head downstairs with his Cerberus hound in tow.
Oh, he's so cute.
Is he going the same way I'm going?
He's heading down from higher up than you. So at this point, what are you doing when Emery takes up the stairs?
Well, I head down towards the alleged clattering. I assume I can probably hear something by now.
Yeah. As you head further down the stairs, you, at this point, it's actually kind of the clattering has stopped, but you do hear some general commotion down in the down even further. At this point, you're going from the second floor to the first floor. Now you're hearing things from down further into the basement, so you know what floor it's on. It is dark down there. But there does seem to be some enough of like someone must be like carrying lanterns or something like that, because every now and then there's some vague light that comes through from the hallway there. Continuing now.
Yeah. Most I can do here.
So you make it all the way down the stairs. I'm gonna put you on the map so I figure out what the hell I'm doing. Let's see where it is. You know what? I've had you on the basement archive map and not Dustin this whole time.
I've just been in a void.
My bad.
Yikes.
My goodness. Okay. So yeah, you make it down to the bottom of the stairs, and there's dim lighting from the. Let's see if I can actually control that. See what you can see. Dim lighting from inside from folks appear to be setting lamps down on the ground, etc. But the way is mostly blocked by Oda, who appears to be making himself fill the space between the entranceway and the main chamber of the archives.
Huh. And there's no sign of my friends yet?
As of yet, no. You made it to the bottom of the stairs. You're just looking past through, and you see this giant frost giant standing in the doorway.
Got it.
Heading towards you, or heading into that space.
Excuse me.
None shall pass, little mouse.
Huh. I don't remember you living here. So, I don't really think that's your decision to make, bud.
It is up to the... He goes, it is up to my lady what I do and where I go. This
Yep.
is her tower now. Move along, little mouse. And you see an octarine glow in his eyes.
All right. I'll whoop his ass.
Nice.
Roll up them sleeves, Rich. Let's go.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Pulls a Popeye and rolls up his solid steel greaves, or his
Yeah.
solid steel
Alright.
guards.
6 and 3.
Wow. Okay.
My initiative is always vigilance.
Always.
Okay. So we'll go back to the top of the round as this starts to need to be a little bit more structured here. Let's see. This guy is now back. This guy is now back. I'll just have to fix my stuff between layers, which is always super freaking weird. Okay. Did that. And why not? You know, I'll have Maria. I'll have you roll initiative right now, too, just to kind of,
Just to throw me in there.
just so that we have the
Is
turn order stuff going a little bit more sensible here.
Is it vigilance then? Or is it... What do I roll? Sorry.
I would say you can roll stealth or cool.
Yeah, I feel like I've said stealth so many times, I probably am obligated to roll that. Yeah, 0.3. Nice and slow.
0.3.
Just like I
Take him
planned
at the back.
it.
She's in a hurry, but she doesn't know what she's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll say top of the round. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy finishes up over here. Let's go over here. What's there though? This guy finishes up in this space, starts running out. So it's just like,
Mumble, mumble.
this guy finishes up here and starts running this way. Okay. Wretch, over to you.
Okay.
And you can be anywhere between where you are currently standing and right in front of the frost giant if you want.
Well, I'll be right in front of him before we start engaging.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't walking all that way.
That'd take years.
Through over there.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and hit him. Gilded Spear of Impaling. Melee heavy. +3 damage. Okay. And Impaling Strike when your character inflicts a critical injury. Great. Okay.
You know,
Useful
I
to
didn't
know.
totally expect Andrew to have Nash go total ham on the Demon Lord, but I gotta say, it's nice to have one less stat block to look at right now.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
All
Well, you
right.
kind of answered that with your own remark. It was a demon lord.
He was technically he was a captain, devil captain.
So roll your melee defense, sir, as my
All
attack
right.
is coming in.
Yeah.
Um, Triumph 7 and 5.
Wow. One threat.
Okay, so that's Triumph 7 and 4. So the damage is, well, just making sure I did my talent right. Hold on, I do roll my willpower right. Tenacious. Use willpower to do two-handed instead of brawn. Okay, just making sure. Your reaction, I was like, wait, I am supposed to be rolling these 5 dice, right? Okay. So as far as damage goes, he takes 13 damage, I believe.
All right.
7 plus 3 plus 3. Yeah. So 13 damage. A crit of 3. Do I have to crit higher because he's big or something?
Yes, you need twice as much to crit him.
Cool. So I have 4 uncanceled advantage then, and a triumph, I suppose. Do I need 2 triumph?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
Triumph's really nice.
Got it. Well,
I have a narrative way I could use your advantage.
I'm thinking of it, but I was thinking about impaling him and just walking past, like just snaring him there and walking away. But then I'd have no weapon, so what's the point? Okay. Can I use my advantage to aim the crit at one of his eyes?
What is your? You could, but in the hopes of what?
I was wondering if I could direct the crit towards like blinding him, or instead of just rolling a random crit and hoping for the best.
Yeah. I would say for thematic purposes for this fight, I would allow that. You could temporarily blind him for right now.
Then I'm going to do that. So I guess, yeah, I don't know. I'll stop interrupting you. You carry on, sir.
Sure. I mean, to blind him in for what? What is the ultimate effect? Because blinding him will be temporary. Do you want to try to get past him? Do you want him to have a nerf on his next attack? Like,
I want to walk past his befuddled ass.
okay. So I'll say as you stab at him, you slash over at one of his eyes, and he's like, ugh! And he backs up a couple spaces with the blood in his eyes. That's your action.
Okay. I'm going to walk past him.
Okay. Moving into this space, you see these mechanical humanoids. These changed individuals of Lamore. rummaging through the books of the archive, and floating past them from behind, you see Melusis look over at you and goes, I don't like what you did there, but you can be my friend too.
Unlikely.
Is there anything else you'd like to say or do on your turn?
Finish my movement. Gonna walk over. So, can I see Nash yet, or is he inside of a room? It's hard to tell if that's a room or a pedestal.
We'll say that he comes moving around the archive backboards there, and you see him as he starts to turn around to the other side. You see the same octarine glow from his eyes.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend strain to double move because I'll just be still close. So yeah, I'm standing next to her blinded giant, staring at her. But that'll be my turn.
All right. He's going to run. Let's see here. Down towards these books here. Starts rolling there. That's his turn. Go to the here. And he is going to encourage Ilya to continue to melt through this gate. So Ilya takes one wound on his wound threshold. And then it is Nash's turn. Nash, you see this small little rodent getting into the building and wounding your ally, much to the chagrin of your lady. It's a great dishonor to you that he would be breaking in, as you were charged with protecting the gates.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is come around the corner. So move 1, 2. So that's one maneuver. I'm going to spend 2 strain, which my strain pool is reduced to this. And then after that, it reduces to that. And then make another maneuver to jump up over this wall. Basically land right behind her.
Yeah.
And then use my free action, story point. I'm going to say I'm close enough now that I realize who this is. That's not enough for me to break complete control, but I'm just going to let out the loudest, blood-curdlingest roar I can.
All right. Are you hoping for any particular effect with that?
To see if I can either get her to break her concentration or give anybody else that's under her control a boost or something to...
Yeah, okay. Give me a coercion check against her sorcery. Actually, I'll say a coercion check against her discipline.
Alright, I have a reduced difficulty by 2 on coercion.
Is that just on everything? What is going on over there?
No, I put it into 3 of my most important skills.
Reduce the difficulty of checks for 3 different skills. Wow.
Yeah,
That's a nice
luckily it is stackable.
Oh, you got it multiple times. Got it.
Yep. Yeah, it's just knack for it.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Let's see here.
So that's 2 and 1.
1 second, I just have to find her. Oh! You, with a great shout, it's enough to startle her, and with that, you feel your personality coming back to yourself, as you've broken temporarily from her from her guiles. So that was your maneuver action?
Yep.
You take a 2 strain for that?
Yep.
She looks over at you and goes, well, that simply won't do. And, let's see here. Is aware of any living creature within medium range. Attempts to spell things made to hide from them automatically fail. Sorry, I'm just looking at your stuff. Okay, give me a discipline check. As she floats over towards you and attempts to give you a smooch.
That's also going to be reduced by 2.
Yes.
No smooching.
Just a flat 2 success.
Okay. Unfortunately, you are overcome once more by her wiles. But she is taking strained dues. She goes, that's much better. I was worried there for a moment. And she's going to flutter around behind you. Deal with the channeler. Odor takes that moment to blindly swing out with his fists at Wretch. Wretch, I need you to give me a melee defense check as he attempts to beat you with his hands.
2 and 1.
Hams?
With hands.
Does he take any negatives?
Steamed
Add
hands.
2 black dice to the roll.
Oh! 2 and 2.
2 and 2?
Yeah.
That means I have to spend my triumph to actually hit you.
Do it,
Darn.
coward.
Okay, then he's going to do, what's this? 5, 6. He does 8 soakable damage.
Okay.
And I forgot to make you do a fear check, but that's my bad. So we're just going to ignore that.
We both know I would have passed, man.
Yeah, I know. I think that actually occurred to me when I was thinking about it earlier. Okay, Emery.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Before Emery's turn, can we just game that out for a second? You think I was gonna walk all the way down the stairs? A giant says leave, and I'm gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, I'll go back up. It's fine.
Right?
That's funny.
That's
I
hilarious.
like that.
Emery.
I want to climb the rope to go up top.
Okay.
But I have a question first, actually. This is probably a dumb question. But all of the whiteboards, it's not like I could, take one with me, right? They're, set into walls?
Correct. They require hookups.
Okay. Alright. Was worth an ask. Alright. Then, yeah. I climmy.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh, shit. I'm never gonna make it. 1 and 1.
That's all you needed.
Okay.
It's a rope.
Yeah. Well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so
clearly haven't seen me.
You start
at gym
climbing
class.
your way up. And as you do, you peek your head up through the hatch. And let's see here. So this is what you see.
Oh gosh, a puzzle. Okay.
So, as you peek your head out, you see that there is a stranger with his back towards you.
Oh shit.
Looks a little bit like this.
Okay.
And there are braces that have been placed on on some of the articulating arms.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry, I think I got escape or something like that. So the yellow is the naturally articulating arms of some of these different components,
Mm-hmm.
but the black are holding them onto each other, so to speak. Additionally, there seems to be one of the gearboxes that the that the individual has in the middle of lockout tagout as he's
Sure.
securing it essentially.
Okay. Does he see me or hear me?
Give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
That's yes.
Yeah, it's probably a yes. You're right.
Get a boost on it, actually.
So maybe.
1 and 1. That's
With
the-
how much grunting it took her to get up that rope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you like up onto the top, you see him
Ugh.
stand
Ugh.
and slowly turn towards you.
I'm assuming I don't recognize him, right?
No, you don't recognize him.
I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Most of this tower was forbidden until a few twillets ago. I don't think any of us are supposed to be here, darling. And he needs to go onto the initiative tracker. So, that turn. Actually, this would be a cool check for him. That's different.
That is.
Strange. This guy's not cool.
No, not cool at all.
Bad guys never are.
Okay. So he will act on the next round, and you were at the bottom of the round. So I'll say you climb up out of the hole, and now you're on the map. So this
That was my turn, right? You're
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, that's very reasonable.
Okay. Meanwhile, going down below. You
Well-
guys in the stairwell. Sorry, Wretch. You hear from the stairwell this loud barking as something big seems to be rapidly descending the stairs.
By the way, Josh, we're on the wrong map, I think, possibly. I am anyway.
Did everyone? Oh, crap! Here, I'm supposed to move here, and then I'm supposed to do this. Oh, okay. Sorry, things got weird. Members. Let's see.
It's a very colorful map, though.
Memory.
I appreciate the balls.
Thanks. Okay, this is what I think we're supposed to do. Just Sarah. Does that work? Did that do it?
You just moved me.
Okay, I just moved exactly the opposite way I should have. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on. I need to move you to there, and then undo that. They changed how this works, and it's just confusing for me, so I apologize.
Okay.
There we go. I think that's fixed. Okay. Wretch, you hear barking coming from the stairwell. These figures are all running around, scrounging for more books. You see them loading them up into bags. And it seems that they are making pretty decent progress. Two, three right now. 3, 4, 4. And 4. Really bad roll for that. This guy makes it over to this wall here. This guy starts running into this room. Starts searching that room. This guy starts making it down. Okay. And with that, it is Wretch's turn.
All right. I'm gonna walk away from the blinded Jotun. So I walk up next to Nash. Does Nash still have pink eye?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna touch his temple and cure hex.
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh.
So you're gonna have a magic off with the succubus.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you want to do for her stuff, but it says
Yeah, it's a
casting.
versus check, essentially, is what it is.
Okay. Yeah, my sheet just says casting difficulty of original spell, so you do with that
Yeah.
what you will.
Oh no.
That's usually good for me. After I shift 2 advantage to success, I have 5 and 3.
Uh, 5 and 1. You reach out and you peel the musky taint of this succubus off of the soul of your friend. Nash, you are within your own power.
Ooh, boy. Ooh,
I'm out of
boy.
actions. I'm out of actions, but I did just want to talk to Nash before you move on from me. Is that all right?
Yeah, you can have a quick verbal as he's
Okay. Yeah. Obviously not a full conversation, but
yeah,
just
he like drops to a knee with his head in his hand as you speak to him.
yeah. So I've still got my hand on your temple, and I'm like, "How's it going, bud? Is this a forest situation or a different situation?"
I don't know who I was until you touched me. I think I killed somebody.
Well,
Okay, so a little different.
Nash.
Do you feel like yourself right now, or do you still feel? Because for Andrew's perspective, not Nash's perspective, Wretch doesn't know if this is a hunger thing, which my magic doesn't work on. So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right.
Do you feel more like yourself, or is this a temporary reprieve?
I do feel like myself for now, but a little confused.
Kill everyone in this room, and then we'll deal with it.
Oh,
You
by the
too?
way, the succubus
Not-
has an ability called Spite. When you recover from her kiss, she lets out a shriek, causing them to suffer 3 strain. So I'm actually going to pick each of you take 3 strain, 1 from her first recovery and 1 from the second recovery, as she's lets out a shriek in the moment.
As we
That
both
include me?
recover,
I'll just have each of you take 3 rather than having Nash take 6, just because it's more thematic to the situation.
yeah. As we both recover from it, I shake my head and just kind of like, ugh. Obviously not me, but if you have to. Alright, I'm gonna go finish the giant. I look over my shoulder. Or do you want the giant? He's blind.
And I kind of look at you and your little legs and me and my hulking mass. I'm like, it's both going to take us days to get over there.
All right. With
You
that,
pick.
I will take the big guy.
Okay.
oh shit, this infiltrator actually is still doing his thing right here.
He's probably just mind controlled too, guys.
I don't personally know him, so I don't have a frame of reference to figure that out.
Well, he was one of the, wasn't he? Didn't
Yeah,
he?
he's Odar. He's one of Friendly's circus troupe. Cerebrum Sierra
Circadole.
guys.
Yeah, I don't personally know him though, so I'm like, maybe
Yeah.
he was
That's
a
all right.
traitor. I don't know.
I arm wrestled him, I think.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention it.
Yeah, he You guys know him, whereas these other guys are very not known. So much so. Okay. So after Wretch's turn, it's this infiltrator who's got a movement speed of 4. He 1, 2, 3, 4 lands. Runs 1, 2, 3, 4 across, and you know what? He's actually drops the books along the way that he's gathered up, and he's gonna spend 2 strain to move in. And as he comes through, you guys see he's got the robe billowed back. He's got this mechanical arm that appears to have like a little discus ninja star-esque things in the forearm spinning, creating almost like a saw blade on the edge of the forearm. And he's going to take a swing at Wretch.
Eh.
Okay, so his chainsaw arm is a melee bomb. I rolled 2 advantage.
1 failure, 2 threat.
Okay, so he takes a swing at you and misses. And then it is Nash's turn. And Nash, you're the only one that knows about Ilya. That you're aware of.
I'm gonna aim
Okay,
at the guy that just showed up.
alright.
I wonder if a good roll with 7 dice will finish him off.
We'll see. He's got 2.
There we go.
I rolled
7
this.
and 3.
A despair, 2 failure, and 1 threat.
Okay, so how many failure would that be?
That would be 2 failure.
Just 2 failure? Okay. And
Yeah,
what was your threat?
I'll spend the despair on a 3rd failure.
Okay, and what'd you say for threat?
1.
Gonna be 13 pierce 2.
Alright. As you hack into him, he takes a huge hit of that, but you see mechanical sparks on him as chunks of his mechanical body seems to be lessened in power with your sweeps, breaking up the metal components of his body. He's bloodied.
And then with my maneuver, I will pass on the information that I think Ilya is also down here.
You can say that for free.
Okay, then. I say that for free. And then... I am going to use my maneuver then. Or wait, no, I used my maneuver to aim. I'm sorry.
No problem. Then over to the Dominator, who is having Ilya continue to hack into that wall, suffers another wound. What are we at now?
What was I supposed to be continuing to be correct?
I think...
I marked 2. It's probably at 4 now.
Dustin, are you at 4 or 5?
Yeah, maybe it's
4 sounds right.
Okay. All right. 4 off his wound threshold.
I got it marked in, sorry.
Hmm?
I marked it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's one of the two of you to keep track of that for now, please. Melusis is going to use concussive musk. Okay. I need a resilience or discipline check from the two of you. Wretch and Nash.
What were the 2 check options? Discipline what?
Resilience or discipline.
He's
So this time,
Awesome at either.
this one will be. I will be doing resilience because it gives me more dice.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing? Oh.
4.
What'd you get?
5 and 4.
Okay, you are fine.
Don't remember. Okay, not this character. Alright. Or wait. Sorry, I'm checking a skill because it doesn't come into play very often. Is it a poison, venom, or toxin?
You know what? I'll allow it to be.
Okay. Four and 1.
You just fail. You have disorient 2, so 2 black dice on your checks until you pass. Okay. So that was her action, and then now Odar runs down to here, taking 2 strain, and he's going to attempt to grapple Nash. Can you give me an athletics check?
Ooh, an athletics versus. It's been a while. Come on, big boy, give me a show. Seven and 4.
7 and 2 and a triumph, unfortunately.
Fuck.
And he just manages to get a hold of you.
Oh.
Meanwhile, up top, Emery.
Yeah. This guy talking to me?
Yeah, he looks over at you and goes, anyways, I have work to do. And you sense dark magic emanating from him as he reaches out and strikes you with rays of light.
I don't like the sound of that.
So he's got to make a hard witchcraft check.
You got both sides of that?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's like your magic. So.
Yep.
So he's going to do 11 damage.
Jeez, he peaks. Soakable?
Soakable.
Okay, that's better.
But you also suffer 2 stress hard,
Stress.
which is on the cheat sheet. It's a condition. I think it's every single time you do a maneuver or action with the condition, you take 2 stamina.
2 stress hard, you said?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to find the cheat sheet. Sometimes it's not shared with me. I'll see. I should be able to find it.
13S, right?
I think this is it. I think I found it. Yeah.
I just sent it to you, just in case.
Okay.
Okay. So he hits you with that. And then with his maneuver, he's going to continue on screwing around with the contraption there.
That sucks.
Yes. And then it is you.
So the targets of restraint, each time they perform a maneuver, they will perform a discipline test at the end of their turn or a medicine test as a maneuver to remove. I will try to do a medicine check as a maneuver.
Okay.
Because I have a big brain.
So this maneuver does cost 2 stress.
So 2 strain.
2 strain.
Okay. Do we get a bold blue?
No, because you woke up in the middle of the night.
That's what I figured. I just
1.
3, 2.
You're good.
Okay. So I no longer need to worry about that, but I do take 2 strain from that. Oh, should I? I shouldn't still be down story points, right?
No, everyone should have all of their story points except for, at this point,
Yeah.
people who spent them.
Okay. Oh no, you don't. Okay. Can I move through the middle of this, or?
I'll say it's kind of hindering terrain. Like there's like bars and stuff like that at chest level.
Okay.
But it's
I'm gonna try to. Let me make sure. I guess organic grasp has long range. He's within long range,
Oh,
right?
Yep.
Okay. I want to try to do my organic grasp to like stop his hands from being able to do whatever he's doing. So,
Yeah.
but
you can attempt to ensnare his hands. Yeah.
okay. I don't know. I didn't know if I even could, like, if there's stuff around that I could use for that or not.
Did you grab your bag?
I have my bag, yes.
I would say that you could throw your bag and
Okay.
have your organic stuff come out of it.
Sure, and fly towards him, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, this says perform a magic attack from an organic material within long range. Use spell casting for the attack. Opposed by ranged defense. Does not increase difficulty for engaged range. On a success, they're restrained either their upper or lower body. So
Yeah.
upper body.
So what's the
Difficulty equal to your success for enemy to break free. That's
Use
what it
spell
says.
casting skill to attack. Okay, so he just has his normal range defense.
Uh-huh. Yep. A triumph, 3 success, 3 advantage.
Nothing. Okay. A triumph, 3 success, 3 advantage.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you throw out the bag and it binds him up into a tangled. Is there anything that you'd like to use for your advantage with your triumph?
Alright, like, I want to figure out what the hell is going on, one way or another. So, either be able to, like, see who the heck he is or who he's affiliated with, or B, if that's not possible, like, something to do with, figure out how to undo these things, like, see how he's working it or something, you know?
Yeah.
Are either of those possible?
So I'll say with the triumph. You notice I'll say a good use of the triumph is you notice that the components attached into this machine to kind of render it locked in this current situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that with the triumph, they are organic, like wooden timbers that have been reinforced in spots with pieces of metal.
Yeah.
And As you bind him up like this, you see him look over at you and start casting as well underneath his breath. It's naming magic. So very much so in the way that you just bound him, he used it to basically manipulate this stuff to, like these lumber pieces and hinges, to bind up this area.
Ah, shit. Alright. That has got to
So
be neat.
basically, one gave you a little bit more information and also made it so you could use spellcasting to potentially undo this stuff that's
Dope.
going on in this area.
Dope. Cool.
All right. So top of the round. Medodius comes crashing down through the stairs and into this space, and he has to roll for initiative. One second, sorry. Oh man, he will. Oh shit, no pun intended there. Okay. The infiltrators get to go. This one runs into this room. This one over here runs over and starts working on these doors here. He actually gets the roll. Okay. And this one here. Okay. And then it is fourth one. Where's the fourth? What's up here? There he is. He is just getting finished up. And then it is Wretch. There we go.
Eh.
Wretch, over to you.
Okay. Alright, so this lady needs to stop being so bad. We are going to attempt to stab the succubus.
All right.
I'm gonna shift one spot this way so that if I get impale, I can impale her against the wall, which would be nice.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh.
stab her, huh?
That would be unfortunate.
The succubus.
Yeah, stab her with
shit,
my
no.
staff.
Oh, I
What?
thought Odar was technically adjacent to her, but he's not, so can't do her defensive ability.
Rip.
Damn it. Okay, let's go.
Good.
It was she can make her thralls take hits for her.
Rip. But not today.
But not today. He's just some strange maneuvering.
I am going to use a story point to be full of righteous malice against this heretic heathen creature that is besetting my allies. So I'm
Okay.
going to upgrade my check with a story point.
Alrighty. You could also you do holy damage, right? That's like your thing.
I do holy damage.
Okay. Let's do this.
Get it? He does holy damage
Holy damage!
with his penetrating spear.
Got him.
2 and 2.
I'm gonna horseshoe that. That was an amazing roll for what we're doing here.
Oh shit, she's got parry.
All right, we spent a story point and a horseshoe. We gotta get this right. Yeah, it's better. All right, we have 7 and 3, my lord.
7 and 3. I got 2 and 2.
Okay. So that translates to just 5 and 1. 11 holy damage.
11 holy damage. She's going to do parry. Reducing the damage by her parry stat. As the weapon comes in, searing hot, she manages to take her whip and just manage to snare up the weapon as it comes by, and it's just enough to pull it off course enough that she doesn't get obliterated by this spear. But you can see the holy divine magic as it slices her just faintly is enough to start a sizzling on her cheek, and she looks over at you and bares vampiric fangs at you. So she's blowing through her strain to keep herself safe.
I think I as she bares her fangs at me, I'm like, I think I see the appeal.
My kind of man, Rich.
Is it for me? I shifted one and then I smote.
Medodius, mid-run, doesn't even break stride and grabs this chew toy of a Tin Man from behind and rips him apart, finishing him off.
Did most of the work for you, Medodius.
Odar is going to, while he's got you in his hands, start punching you.
What? He goes before me?
Oh, shit. Sorry. Nope, I'm in the wrong spot. I, for some reason, I went from you to... I skipped a bunch of people. You're right.
Yeah, I haven't done anything in like 20 minutes.
Sorry. So,
Because there's Wretch, and then I can't see the emblem of who the next
Dominator,
person is.
who is down by Ilya, who is forcing Ilya to lose a health point, tearing open this door. On the 5th turn of this door being seared open, you can kind of start to see inside now, Ilya, and see this like faint glowing from this mainframe with this engorged eye coming off of this seat where there's this person who has all of these contraptions that have held up to them, and the rest of their body has worn away and been replaced by vessels and things that are holding organs in place, that even those what was inside those vessels is now murky inside whatever fluid was once preserving them. And with that, we go back to Nash. So,
All right.
you can finish off the robot if you want, instead of the dog, because the dog is later.
I would rather not, because that's not what I was planning on doing anyway.
Sounds good.
So, I'm going to read this out as it was written, because it's been a little bit. So it's how I copied and pasted it from your message. Bite attack. Can make an unarmed brawl attack even when hands are full and gain +1 damage, crit 2, grapple, 2 advantage, accurate 1.
Yep.
As a maneuver.
As a maneuver?
Yeah, you had me put it down as a maneuver.
Cool. All right.
So, my confusion is coming in at the gain 1 damage, crit 2, grapple, and then in parentheses it's 2 advantage, accurate 1.
So that's just written as a stat block for a weapon. So it would be your brawn +1 plus your successes is your total damage.
Okay.
Crit 2 is how much advantage it costs. Accurate gives you a blue die.
Okay.
Man, I gave you that as a maneuver? That is awesome.
Yeah, I think I gave up my legendary charge attack
Yep.
for it.
Who are you
What am I
biting?
looking for? Mr. Bullboy.
Alright, the Jotun.
So it's gonna be basically 5 greens and a blue. Okay. So with the +1, that goes up to 6 and 3.
2 threat.
Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I think it's 10 damage? Yes, it would be 10 damage.
Alright, soakable, I assume. Alright, you bite into him as he grabs you from behind, and you rend a big gnash through his forearm.
Do you see what I did there? Do you see what I did there? And then, do you want me to do a maneuver or an action to try and break out of her disorient?
Oh, that's just at the end of your turn.
Oh, it's just an automatic check at the end of my turn?
Yeah, although I suppose...
Okay, then...
the other guy was supposed to get 2 extra defense dice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because originally I was going to try and break out of it first and then attack him, but the turn took
Okay.
so long I forgot about it.
Sorry about that. We got a lot going on this one.
Alright,
And
so...
sorry you're out of the combat right now, Ilya. It's unfortunate that it's just kind of how this one's going. So hopefully you're still entertained.
Alright, so do you want to do that test now? Is that what
Yep.
we're doing?
Yep.
Alright, and I am rolling
Resilience.
resilience?
Yep.
Okay.
And is this
I'll
one
be-
downgraded
oh.
twice as well?
No, not resilience, because I've got fucking 5 points of brawn. 5 and 3.
Is not enough. You are still disoriented from the concussive musk. Man,
Alright.
she's
So
intoxicated.
then I will attempt to break out of his grapple.
Alright. That will be a maneuver as well. Oh, that will be a maneuver. Yep.
Yeah, so I believe it would just be 2 maneuvers, correct? That I've done? Because the one was supposed to be an automatic check.
Yeah, the attempt to break free from her stuff is a end of your turn situation.
And we're doing athletics versus again?
Yep. I rolled pretty low for a frost gen.
No, stop doing that. Four and 2.
Yeah, I rolled 3 and 4. So you break his you break it away from him.
So thematically, I would like to say that I like bit his arm and like ripped it away from it holding me.
Nice.
Wow.
Love it.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. We're gonna have we'll have the succubus try to embrace Wretch. She just goes, and she swirls around you, giving you a hug. Give me a melee defense check.
Melee defense.
You know what? She'll aim.
1 and 2.
Okay. So she gets 2 and 4, which is going to be 6 damage. But she bites down onto you for a crit, and she has an advantage on her crit rolls. Well, that's minus 2. 84.
Okay.
I think I have to roll for that one. Yep, one random characteristic is 5. I think that's your willpower.
That is my willpower.
Reduced by 1.
Nice.
Now Medodius rips apart the tin can, and the Odar is going to grapple the dog in the meantime. And then it's over to the Dominator up on the other floor, I believe. Yep. Okay, so he looks over at you, Emery, and he's going to do a contested check against you for his trying to break away from the vines
Okay.
with his naming bonus.
So that means I do a witchcraft check against him.
Yep, it doesn't cost you any strain. It's just to determine how difficult it is for him to break free.
Okay.
Since he's not trying to physically break it.
2, 5.
Yeah, he manages just to break free your organic grass, but I'll say your components are still over there if you wanted to do anything with that, and now you have the components of the things that are mucking up the machines themselves. And it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to try to, break apart the components that are mucking up the machines there to try to, would you let me try to push him off with them?
Push him off with the machines, or push him off with your organic grass stuff?
With, using my magic to use the wood to, try to knock him
Oh
off
yeah.
the ledge.
Oh yeah. I was thinking you might have. I was like, she's gonna swing the triumph to yeet him off the cliff earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting there, okay?
Yep. Go ahead and try.
Okay. So I do a magic check?
Yep. He's got a melee defense check.
I got 3 flat success.
I got 2 threat. Okay, so you do ensnare him. Again.
Can I spend a triumph to knock him?
Do you have a triumph?
No, not a triumph, a story point.
Yes, you can spend a story point to do that.
Yeah, just knock him off.
Yeah, so you grab him, he's and you just yeets him over the side.
You weren't supposed to be here, sorry!
Fall damage is a bitch.
Okay, and then I kind of hustle over to here, but I obviously can't start taking stuff apart yet.
Yeah, we'll say the chunk over on the component that was next to him is gone.
Okay.
If I can do it without throwing the whole thing. It's gone. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Back to the boys downstairs. Shoot. The infiltrators. Let's see here. One of them.
Are they going before Ilya, or is Ilya still not get a turn?
So, what you guys can gather is that my intention was the folks need to break the concentration of the guy who is holding him.
I was just checking. I wasn't meaning
until
to criticize.
that occurs. Sorry. Yeah. No. So what we'll do here is one of these guys is going to. Oh shit! I think did I just move the whole map? Undo. I'm in the wrong thing. Why am I moving the map? No, I'm not. I'm in the wrong. That's what it was. Okay. So this guy's going to run down into the facility. Go talk to his boss. This guy's going to continue his rolls. He's done. He starts running out. Same thing with this guy Okay. Nash and Wretch, you see a bunch of these robot-like guys coming out of nooks and crannies from the inside the facility. And it's pretty imposing, considering all of the other enemies that are currently embridled with you. Wretch, it is your turn.
Okay, so this lady has me wrapped up or something?
Wait, hold on 1 second. Sorry, where did the other Dominator go? Why isn't he on the... Sorry, 1 second. I'm missing the 3.1. Is this guy just no longer on the map anymore? That's why I missed it. So we're not back to the top of the round. Sorry, 1 second. Bad deal. Yeah, he's 3.1. He should have gone right before Nash. And that's why we had some confusion earlier. Okay, there we go.
Something.
Okay, so, Resh, it is your turn.
Alright, does this lady have me wrapped up?
No, you're not technically ensnared. I didn't have enough
Okay.
damage to do that.
Then I am going to stab her.
Yes, sir.
Four and 6.
Nothing.
Alright. Can I use my 6 advantage that if she dies, is the critical injury on me like a physical injury or like a magical injury?
I would say it is a physical injury.
I was gonna say, like, can I use all that advantage where if she dies, the crit goes away? But okay.
You know what? I'll say yeah. That's fine because it reduced your willpower.
Yeah.
So I can see that being technically appropriate.
All right, so I'll bet it all that she dies on this strike, and if she doesn't, then I wasted my advantage.
No, I would say that that's a good use of the advantage, regardless if she doesn't die on this attack.
Okay. So if you didn't cancel anything, I do 10 holy damage.
10 holy damage.
Holy damblage, Bat Boy.
Yeah, bad boy.
She's going to use her once per turn. Or, actually, I suppose it's just parry. Yeah, she's going to spend 5 strain to reduce that. Still taking some damage. Yeah, she's parrying left and right, trying to keep your holy road flare from impaling her.
And I do not back down.
All right.
He's just over there doing the anime 1,000 stabs.
So
Yeah,
at the start of the Dominator's turn, you hear Ilya as you're pushing through this door. You still suffer one more wound, but one of the other changed enters the room and goes, "My lord, I think the succubus is not long for the world." He goes, then we don't need to worry about this door. Just gather up the books. Let's get out of here. You, come with me. You're gonna, he goes, you're gonna clear us the way. Mentioning it to Ilya. On the next turn, you guys will all teleport to the area with the rest of the fight. Okay. Back up to the top.
Sorry, should there be one more damage on him or not then? Or is he still at 5 or 6 now?
It should be 6, and it is Nash's turn. Nash, Melusis just used her 1 parry per turn.
I'm gonna smash in the evil way.
Okay.
And I'm gonna aim. No, stop! God damn it. Why do you keep going that direction? Six and
1
5.
4.
Okay, so I've got basically only one advantage. Okay. $14 Pierce 2.
14 Pierce 2. Yikes.
And then with my
With that,
one
she's
ad-
bloody.
then with my one advantage, she's also gonna suffer a strain.
Okay, no.
And then I gotta do my disorient check.
Oh shit, she was just have too much. Okay, well, at least it reduces the damage by 2. I had 3 failure technically. This is supposed to add 2. All right, check.
Oh wait, that's the wrong check. I was about to roll my athletics check.
Woo!
It's
Yeah.
the same roll.
1 failure and 6 threat.
Two and 4.
All right, you break free of the musk. And
She pooped herself a little bit with that hit.
right, yeah, she lets out this anguishing wail. And with that, we'll call it for the night because it was 9 o'clock, and we have a long ways to go in this fight. I think.
Oh boy, can you get rid of the guy on my map
Yes.
so that's not a problem later?
There we go.